Hi there, it's Melissa Vining here, and I'm back with another Sketch It Out Thursday. That's a look at the mood board, and here is a look at the sketch that I chose for my layout. It's by Laura Whitaker. I've been a big fan of her sketches for a long time now, and I immediately thought of the Cedar Lane collection when I looked at the mood board, and I also thought of my November clip kit, which features We Are Memory Keepers Wildflowers collection and also has the Pink Paisley Cedar Lane collection as an add-on. And I had the 6x6 paper pad and I still have a lot of the kit left, so I thought what better opportunity than to pull it out and scrap this layout. So here I'm just creating a 2-inch pencil border just so that I can position my squares easily without messing it up basically. I wanted this one to be quite straight and lined up. I had originally thought about doing it really messy, but I'm kind of on a clean and simple kick at the moment. So I had pre-cut these into 2-inch squares, a lot bigger than the sketch showed, and here is me just really quickly on fast forward working out where I want each of them to go. And so I had to cut some more because the mood board showed some grey and I didn't have much grey, and so I'm just mucking around here wanting to have them pleasing to the eye. I'm wanting to make sure that not too many of the same patterns are together, and I am wanting to break up the grey and have the red shine through. So this is the final position, and I just went through with a little bit of my tape runner because I want to sew them down, and I've machine stitched them, and that's what I'm showing you there. And then I've gone around and lifted all of the edges for extra dimension. So now I'm just placing my photo on, and I pulled out this chipboard sheet, and if you've been watching my videos for a while you know that nothing gets wasted around here. Even the chipboard that encloses each individual piece of chipboard is useful, and I have tried to find some of the foam, the fun foam that everyone seems to be using at the moment, but I can't find any where I am. So till I go to a big city, I'm going to continue using chipboard when I want extra dimension. And the reason I wanted extra dimension was because otherwise it's, aside from the lifting of the paper, it's quite a flat layout. And also I wanted a bit of lift to go above the edge of the paper that I folded up. So I had this large die cut acetate piece with I guess it's a chevron or a gold arrow on it, and it's a tag, and I was so happy to finally use it. I haven't been hoarding it, it's really beautiful, and I wanted to make sure that I use it to its full advantage, and I think on this layout it really does. That butterfly I had fussy cut out of the butterfly paper. I think it must be one of the most beautiful pieces of paper in the entire kit, and I hadn't used that side of the paper yet, so I was glad to get some butterflies down on this page. Now I'm just building up a cluster of embellishments here on the bottom right, and the sketch shows a couple of strips of paper and a star, which implies embellishment, and so I kind of wanted to do that in a different way and not have the paper but just have a grouping of embellishments. So what I'm doing there is I've gotten one of the washi tape. There's a washi tape book from Pink Paisley Cedar Lane, and it's slightly transparent, and I didn't want it to be lost, so I've just backed it on a piece of white cardstock and cut it out. And the washi tape booklet comes with strips as well as shapes, and some of the shapes have words on them, or there's hearts and a few other things. So this is a banner, and it says Our Story, and I've also placed the word blessing over the top of the ampersand. So I've put another butterfly down, and I've used the technique that I always do with butterflies, which is to lift up one of the wings and stick the other side flat to the page. And that pleather or fake leather bow is gorgeous, and it's from We Are Memory Keepers, and I've tucked under that a banner that says Love You More, and I've hidden the other edge of the banner so that it looks like it just flows on from that bow. And I had these leaves left over. I'd made a layout for clip kits, and I had die cut a whole heap of leaves, and I'd done them with my Cuttlebug because the die that I have, it cuts and embosses, and I love it. So I had a few left over, and I was keen to use up some of them on this layout. Because it is a layout about autumn, about the season changing, we'd actually gone to our local supermarket. This is back in let me check the date. March 2014, so just before Brielle was born, Azaria and I had gone to the supermarket and we noticed that the leaves on the trees had changed to red. And so she was keen to have a look, and I managed to snap this photo with my iPhone of her reaching out towards the leaves, and I put it on Instagram, so it's got a filter over it as well. So now I am working on a cluster on the top right, and it's a smaller cluster than the main one at the bottom, and I've partially, at this point I probably think I've done all I'm going to do to it, but I'll come back and add some more very soon. This is a little tab washi shape, and like I said, they're slightly translucent, so of course on a white cardstock background it isn't. I must say as well that you're probably wondering why suddenly I'm now on a white desk. I had got sick of adhesive and ink splattering my desk, so I just went to a local stationery shop and I got a big, what is it, A2 sized block of paper because it's back to school this week and it's for technical drawing for students, and it was only $9 and I thought, perfect. Once I mess up this piece of paper, I'll be able to rip it off, recycle it, and underneath is a whole pad of paper. And I must say I love how it looks, so this will definitely be something that I keep doing. So my title is called Change of Season, and the gold puffy stickers are from Dear Lizzie, and the blue and gold tile stickers are from We Are Memory Keepers. So I've added a We Are Memory Keepers sticker which says I love you, and I'm just building this other cluster around the arrow. I've got a ticket that says admit one, and I put a little word sticker that says hello, and of course another butterfly. So now I'm adding my journaling, and it just says, when we arrived at New World, we noticed that the leaves were red. Autumn has arrived suddenly this year. And I love the change of season. We are in the hottest summer for a long time right now. It's about 30 degrees every day. It's just really, really hot, almost unbearable. But I'm not going to complain because last week, I think it was absolutely freezing and we had winter clothes out. So anyway, we just roll with it, roll with the seasons. So I've added some gold colour shine, and I have to dab it because it seems to oversplatter my one. I love the way this black colour shine has little splatters, and I think it goes really well with the larger splatters. Now my final, I think my final embellishment is to add this leaf. At first I didn't think I would, but I think that it adds to the whole autumn feel and it uses up another leaf that I'd die cut. So I'm coming up to my final layout and some final shot of it there and some close-ups to follow. I just want to say that this is my last layout for the Crafty Maven Getaway. I've had an absolute blast here. I want to thank Hannah for having me. I hope I've inspired you, and I look forward to the next design team that's coming on, or the ladies that are joining. So I'm just showing you now the layouts that I created while I was here at the Crafty Maven Getaway. I absolutely love all of them, and I just want to thank you for your support. And if you want to see more of my work, I will leave my details below. So bless you all, and I'll see you all on YouTube and social media. Bye.